In this video, I'm gonna take you along a workout with me so you can see what I do and I can explain the thought process behind my workout. We're gonna go through 5 main chunks in this workout, which are going to be foam rolling, mobility, power, strength, and conditioning. I usually go through the same foam rolling series every time. I'll show you what I do. I like to start with upper body. I'll go up, choke the foam roller up on my shoulder using the edge of the foam roller, and I'll get about 10 rolls before I move down to my bicep. If you're following along when you do the foam roll in the bicep, I like to turn my thumb down so that I roll out the bicep better. Same thing, 10 rolls, and then I'll switch to the other side, do the same thing. Use the edge of the foam roller, go up high on the shoulder, little small rolls. I'm gonna go down to the bicep, other side. 10. And then I'll go to my quads, rolling back and forth, just above the knee to just below the hips. If you're new to foam rolling, this one could be possibly painful. It's okay if it's uncomfortable. We don't want it to hurt us though. Then I'm gonna go next up to the hamstrings. I'll do one at a time. Straighten my leg as much as I can while rolling the hamstring out. Do the other side, same thing. So after we do our hamstrings, I like to go glutes. So I'll sit on top of the foam roller, lean to one side. 1, 2, 5. You'll see that I keep my heels pretty close to the foam roller. I don't like to be extended this far out. Same reason as the hamstring. Putting our heels close to the foam roller raises the knee up higher and puts the glute in a more stretched position. All right, other side. After that, we'll go to the last one. Last one I like to do is my back. I'll cross my arms and roll my upper back out. Sometimes we'll get a little pop or two. One of the reasons I like foam rolling is it lets me get in the mindset of what I'm about to do, which is working out. Rather than jumping straight into a workout, this is a nice way to ease into it. On days you don't feel like working out, it might be just enough to get you to finish the workout. You go through your foam rolling, and then after your 5 minutes or so of foam rolling, you say, even though I don't want to work out, I'm just gonna do it anyways. Maybe the foam roller doesn't help you that way, but it helps me in that way. I'm gonna take you through a wall flow I like to go through sometimes. First one, go right into it, quad stretch. I'll face the wall. I'll pick up my leg. If I can, I'm gonna pick up on my shin, not my foot. If I get the shin, it's a deeper stretch on the quad. I'll hold it for a second or two, and then I'll switch legs and do the other side. Second or two. I like to keep on alternating until I get about 5 each side. After the quad pulls, I'll go into cradles, using the wall as support, as balance, to help me balance. Hand under my knee, hand over my ankle, lift up, hold for a second or two, and then switch sides. Alternate until I get about 5 each side here. Another thing I'm noticing as I do this, I like to take a deep breath in, but as I pull the leg up, try to relax and breathe out to help deepen the stretch. Then I'll go into some leg swings, use the wall as support, inside leg 10 times, outside leg same thing, 10. And I'll also do facing the wall leg swings as well. For upper body, I like to do what I call lean and reach. I'll lean into the wall, full palm, flat palm against the wall. I'll reach overhead to the wall. When I go to touch the wall, I'll bend this supporting arm so that I can touch. Try to get a stretch in my lat. On this side, hold it for a second, and then I'll straighten the supporting arm and reach away. Hold that for a second. And I'll do 5 of these facing each way. Other side. And the last one I'll do is some can openers. So I'll swing my arms side to side. And I'm gonna pivot on my toes so that I can get a big twist. I'll do roughly 10 each side here. Now that I've gone through foam rolling and mobility, I'll move into power. For power today, in this workout, I'm going to do dumbbell hang cleans. I'm gonna do a warm-up set with 30s. So I'm gonna bend at my hips, keep my back flat as I fold over, and then I'm gonna do a little jump, and then bring the dumbbells up to my shoulders. And I'll stand up at the top. Take my time resetting. I'll rest for a second or so, and then I'll move into my one working set. Today we're gonna do 50s. So usually I'll do an exercise 1 or 2 sets, building up to a certain point, and then giving it my all on the last set. My goal is the last time I do the exercise to be pretty challenging, but still with controlled form. All right, so we got our dumbbells. Here we go. Fold over, back flat, keep it close to my body. Take my time setting up, every rep. 2. 3. 4. 1 more. 5. Go. If you're more of somebody who doesn't have as much coordination, or just wants a simpler exercise to do, or doesn't have access to dumbbells, this is where you would do things like jumps. An example could be squat jumps if you're doing this from home. Squat. If that's too much for you, you could do something as simple as a squat, where you go down nice and slow, and then you stand up quick. It's down slow, up quick. Time to move on to strength. Okay, for strength, I've got 2 exercises today. 1 upper body, 1 lower body. We're gonna start with the lower body, and today's exercise for lower body is going to be a levitation squat. Before I move into it, I'm gonna do split squats. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, drop my knee close to the ground. 1, 2, 3 reps. I'll do the other side. 1, 2, 3 reps. Once I get my 3 reps on each side, I'm gonna rest for 30-ish seconds or so. The next set, still a warm-up set. We're gonna go levitation squats, but without added weight. For the levitation squat, 1 foot off the ground, and then I'm gonna bring my knee back like I'm doing a reverse lunge, but instead of touching with the knee and foot, I'm gonna touch with just the knee. And then I'm gonna alternate legs. So I'll stop at 2 reps each side. I'll do another warm-up set with a little resistance, and then I'll do my last set as much as I can, and I'm gonna stay in the 5 rep range on that last set. If we can't do the levitation lunge, we can stick with that split squat. where one foot is forward, one foot is back, and we're just getting our knee as close to the ground as we can. It might be hard just getting that knee close to the ground. I mean, just this exercise in itself takes a lot of lower body strength. To get that full range of motion, you might need something to support yourself on. So you can imagine me having my hands on a bed or something like that, or a table to push down into. If you're at a gym and you have access to TRX straps, you could use that as well, or a band to hold on to assist you so that you can go through that full range of motion. Okay, let's go into that second set of levitation squats. We're gonna use 20s, forward, one foot back, drop my knee, tap the ground. One more. All right, so you can see that I'm not doing a ton of reps in the warm-up sets leading up to it, building up to the last set. I'm saving some reps in the tank so that I can really give it my all on that last set. It's not a bad idea to do these build-up sets where we go from lower resistance to higher resistance so that we make sure we warm everything up, we feel comfortable with our exercise to reduce our risk of injury. Another second or two, and we'll do our last set. Let's give the 40s a shot today. Our goal is going to be 5 reps on each side. Here we go. Take your breath away. All right, we're gonna rest up, catch our breath. We're gonna wait a minute or so, and we'll move on to our upper body exercise. Today's upper body exercise is going to be push-ups. So just like the levitation squats, I'm gonna start easy, and then I'm going to build my way up to one hard working set. Push-ups, I'm gonna start off with just a regular set of on my toe push-ups. I'll do 5 reps. Push-ups, what I'm looking for in the push-up is to get my shoulder as low as my elbow. Common mistake is people will do shallow push-ups where they stop there. They won't go all the way down. You don't want to be that person with push-ups. To help fix that, scale the push-up to where you can get full range of motion, where you can get your chest to touch the ground ideally. That's really what we're looking for. So if it takes you doing the push-up from your knees, that's fine, as long as we can get that full range of motion. Another great option is if we elevate our hands, using something like a bench to do the push-up on. The higher the surface, the easier the push-up is going to be. There might be some instances where the bench isn't high enough for us to get full range of motion and we don't have anything else higher around us. We could also do kneeling push-ups on an elevated surface. And this is a really regressed version of the push-up, but if this is what we need to do to get the full range of motion, it's there for us. So that's a tip for you on your push-ups, how you can get the most out of them, go through full range of motion, scale as you need. Now we're gonna jump into our working set of the push-ups. For me today, it's gonna be one-arm push-ups because I think they're cool. Everybody wants to be able to do a one-arm push-up, so I've been doing these lately in my workouts, and I like to keep them up, so this is why I do the one-arm push-up. So for the one-arm push-up, Jeff Cavalier from Athlete X taught me rotate that palm in, feet very wide, hand behind the back, tilt the shoulder up slightly, go down as low as you can. And then I'll alternate sides. Our goal is 5 each side. All right. Woo! That'll turn your face a different color. Okay, now we're at the end, the very end of our workout. I'm gonna finish with some conditioning. Today's conditioning for me is going to be mountain climbers. I'll get up in push-up position and I'll throw one leg forward and I'll switch my legs until I get 50 on each side, 100 reps total. This is the same as the push-up in the sense that if we need to make the mountain climber easier, we can put our hands on an elevated surface. So let me show you what it looks like from the ground, and then I'll show you the elevated position. So push-up position, one knee forward, one knee back, switch at the same time. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. We were pretty warm by the time we got to the mountain climbers, so we went right into our working set for that. If we were doing on an incline, something like a bench, hands on the bench, same thing, one knee forward, one knee back, switch legs at the same time. You can pace yourself if you need to. That was our workout today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed tagging along with me in my workout. If you'd be so kind to like and subscribe, that helps out a ton. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next workout. If you like this style where you work out alongside me, let me know in the comments so that I make more videos like this. All right, everybody. Done for today. See y'all later.